These aren't the best blowers.
Oh, you gonna blame the blower?
Happy 2025, y'all. We made it.
Woo! Happy New
What is that?
Year. I don't know.
Check this out, y'all. It's the worst ever. It's like a
Wait,
condom.
let me do it.
It came down in a clump.
Wait.
There we
Much
go.
better.
That was
Damn,
nice.
I got some in my water.
Yeah, 2025.
Yeet. Come on.
Why is it all just one? I was
Yours is all clumped up. You
It's
need
good.
to drink some water.
It's good. It's good for cleanup. Definitely good for cleanup. I be feeling bad.
It's an easy
Them
cleanup.
New Year's parties, how they end at like 1, 2, and there's confetti everywhere, and there's like a cleanup crew. I be feeling bad. Like Times Square
Oh
cleanup
my God.
crew.
You think they get paid like extra to do gigs like that?
They have to. Oh, they have to. And it's a holiday. Come
This
on.
one goes with your hat.
Give me that quadruple pay. Are you double doing it?
Mm-hmm. I'm a
2 at
moose.
once. Take 2
Double
at once.
fisting.
Take the 2 at once.
Double horning.
Well, here we are. 2025.
Yes, it is New Year's Eve.
2024 was a fun one.
It was.
It was a fun one. It all started with, didn't that Cat Williams interview seem like forever ago?
It was this year?
Yeah, he predicted what was going to happen
Damn.
this year, and here we are.
You be believing everything he say?
In that interview,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think he was being funny for a lot of it. But I mean, I think that instead of going on an interview and being like, this is all this is going on, check into it. He does what a lot of good stand-up comedians, which is talk about real shit with a comedic angle.
Right.
So that's digestible. But then it seems like a lot of people were like, but what is going on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let me get that eggnog.
Oh, you want some nog?
Let me get some nog.
What is this?
That is
Some Mo?
Mm-hmm.
Some white Mo?
We bougie, okay?
Moet and Shandong? Ice
Shandong.
Imperial?
Mm-hmm.
Got the bubbly. Got the bubble guts
I
on
mean, that's
deck.
how we bring in the new year.
Yeah, I hope
Are you
everybody had a good New Year. Everybody was safe. Had a good, nice, I guess a party.
Mhm.
Sometimes I don't know. I be hit or miss with the New Year's party. Sometimes I be there. Sometimes it just be like chill. You
Well,
know?
tonight is the party.
Oh, it hasn't happened yet.
It is New Year's Eve.
Oh, it's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're time traveling right now.
So everyone needs to be safe tonight.
Be safe. Take a Uber.
Yes. Man, that's the best.
Just take an Uber.
Just take an Uber.
You know, yes, it's expensive.
I hope
but
you don't get a
your
creepy
life
Uber
is
driver.
expensive, you know. I mean, I feel like the Uber drivers on New Year's are chill because they're just, you know, hardworking people that will sacrifice a party to make more money.
I'm saying, look,
Mm-hmm.
bringing 2025 and getting to the bag.
What was your favorite thing that happened in 2024?
Going to Greece.
Okay.
Going to Greece and Italy, Amalfi Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just seeing something so different. You know, it was really a beautiful experience.
Yeah.
I feel lucky to be able to travel like that, you know.
I can't wait for the episodes too, because it's just like we can really have a series just from that trip because there's, you know, Amalfi, there's Rome, but there's also Athens and all the islands. Like we came back with
I got
maybe
to see the Parthenon.
5 to 7 episodes worth, and that was dope. Colombia was also this year. That was my first time in
Costa
South
Rica.
America ever.
Yeah, Costa Rica. It was beautiful. Oh, you've been a Costa Rica before though.
I've been in Costa Rica, but that was a really cool experience. DreamCon was this year. That was really, really, really fun.
Which one is your favorite that of 2024?
You talking about We Trippin' or just?
No. Just total for my answer for your question is Greece. 100% like that.
I would say the same.
The same?
You know,
Okay.
I would definitely say Greece was like the trip of a lifetime. Really, though, like that's on a lot of people's bucket lists, and I think the strategy we chose for We Trippin' was the right one. You know, because you know it all started when I was taken to Alaska to do that show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was the one on camera and the least traveled. Like the crew had done National Geographic and been all around the world. And I was like, damn, I still am nervous in an airport. Like I still don't really know how things work. So I told the lead producer on it, I was like, hey, by the time this drops, still hasn't dropped yet, but by the time this drops, I want to be a full traveler. I want to know what I'm doing like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the inspiration behind at least my contribution to We Trippin' was, you know, I wanted to see what was nearby, but also get well traveled. And I feel like the years leading up to it, for me at least, I'm glad that something like Greece and Rome was like after so much traveling, as opposed to doing that first and not really knowing a lot. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that was like a dream vacation that was put to the test from all our other travel adventures. So
let's switch it up some.
Yeah.
What was your favorite piece of content that you did this year? It doesn't have to be We Trippin' or anything like that. It can be, but out of everything that you created this year, what are you the most proud of that you did this year?
That's tough.
Because you do a lot.
That's really, really tough.
While you're thinking, I think we have a habit of always pushing forward.
Yeah.
Always pushing forward. Like, what am I going to do next year? Like,
sure.
You know, but we don't do as much reflection on what we're proud of, because sometimes it feels a little self-centered to think about what I did and what I'm proud of. Yeah. But when we reflect, we can reflect back on, you know, our most proud moments, you know, without having the extra attached to it. So I think it's really important for us to look at the year and say, you know, I did that. I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Even if there's multiple, but yeah.
I think it's in 3 segments of what I would say there's like 3 factors of content creation that I think that I did a pretty good job in. Number 1, I think it's my ability to execute for brands, even though, you know, because when you make shows and there's no brands involved, given the budget and what your ideas are, you can pretty much make it what you want. But I think when you have brand direction and notes, and you have like a task to complete, I think I'm doing a better job at it. You know, working with like Hyundai and Vitamin Water and just kind of like bigger companies. Mm-hmm. So I think that the work that I did with them this year, from just like a director's point of view, is really like, I'm very proud of that. I think from on the travel show side of things, since we touched on that, stuff like Colombia and Napa, which are really like kind of like in my mind like a little bit more extravagant than our other episodes, just like in terms of like the big lift of everything. I think that I would be very, very proud of that. And then I think the third thing was dropping an EP, getting back in the studio.
Come on.
My first EP or first musical project. I've been dropping like little songs, but my first musical project since 2021. And then, you know, you helping with the music videos and the visuals. Yeah, I really like the visuals of that one.
Hey.
And I think
we still got more to do.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And then the roundup, I think, is getting into DJing, learning a new skill, and struggling at it, and being like, this is hard, and then getting better at it and stuff like that. I to the point where I can perform for people. Like that was pretty big. Yeah,
you out here, you really doing your thing. You're a very, very talented
Thank you.
person. Like, I don't know. Go ahead.
First one was airy.
I think that, you know, watching you grow, because we do have a close relationship, and so seeing you grow when we met, you were already talented, that goes without saying.
Well, thank
but
you.
I've definitely seen, your trajectory, and it is up. And so,
Sweet.
It is admirable to see how many things you have your hand in and still being able to have fun, enjoy life, and still be able to do so many things career-wise and be good at them. It feels like everything you put your hands on is just like,
Thank you.
It's really good. So, and you're one of the funniest people out here. So keep doing your thing.
Thank you.
The people love you. I know why. I see it. I get it. It's a beautiful thing. So
okay, the flowers first thing this year. I love it.
Let's go.
What you proud of?
A couple things. So, first off, I played in the Lesbian Homie 3. Yes, on Tubi. It has gotten overwhelming positive feedback. We had a premiere for it. So I never had a project that I work on have an actual premiere party where hundreds of people showed up. Red carpet. Got to go up on a panel and talk about, that from our own premiere. That was really big for me, especially being a main character in it. So it was really nice to see that. And there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that was put into it. And how sometimes when you do work and then you put it out, you sometimes try to forget about it a little bit, because even though you were confident when you did it, you still haven't seen the final result. So you don't know. You start to question, did I do a good job? Should I have done this scene over? And, but sometimes you just got to let go and let God. And I did. And that project was just amazing. So I'm really excited about how that came out. And then as far as my modeling is concerned, I got to walk in Miami Fashion Week. This was the first time, Miami Swim Week. This was the first time that, I was accepted by a brand to walk in Miami Swim Week.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's is a really big event for swim, so that was really good. I did a really good job, and so I definitely got my flowers for that. And I modeling is fun. That shit is not for the weak, though. That shit is not for the weak. It's really good, but you definitely have to. I tip my hat off to the women who are just doing it. I do a couple shows per year, but there are women that are out there, flying to France, doing Paris Fashion Week and all this, and, having to wear these crazy outfits and still walk like nothing's going on, and heels, and just, I'm sure you've seen. And so I give flowers to them too, but I got to pat myself because I don't have the traditional potty type that people typically see on a runway. So having that and people celebrating me is something that, is a really nice feeling. And then I think to round it out, well, gaming is a new thing for me, but it's so incredibly difficult to learn from ground zero.
Yeah.
Because y'all that's been gaming for a long time, there are some people that never took breaks. Yes, I was gamed when I was a child, and then I grew up and had to be a woman and, get out of that and focus on school and relationships and sports. And, that took up all the time that I had to just do that, so I got out of that. And then coming back into it as an adult, it's like my hand-eye coordination is questionable, So seeing something as intricate as gaming, getting into it and actually going beyond beginner for me is just because I feel like I'm midway past beginner, maybe not intermediate yet, but coming up to it is a challenge, but it's something that I'm taking on, and I'm proud of myself for being able to do.
Yeah.
And then thanks to you for pushing that, because if you didn't probably wouldn't be doing it. So I appreciate you pushing that. And then we tripping as always.
Yeah.
We tripping is just, it's insane. Like we've gone places.
Yeah.
And we're just getting better and better and better at it. And I'm so happy to have a travel partner like this that, you know, a lot of people can't travel with people like that. You know, we've been traveling for years now. So being able to film it and some places give it justice, you know, because some people don't, you know, some people want to really take in when you go somewhere. And sometimes going somewhere and filming it the way you're experiencing it is just, it's difficult. So doing that and trying to do the best that we can to show like this is what we're doing and having fun doing it is just like, it's a really cool thing. So I'm proud of those things.
Nice. Well, I definitely have to give you your kudos as well because, you know, I feel like you said, modeling is not for the weak. So to come in to such a really like a very catty and nasty business where people are very, very, you know, surface, and you obviously, you know, don't have the body type that the tall twigs and stuff. So to make it somewhere to make it to a stage as big as Miami Swim Week, you know, and constantly getting, you know, people trying to block your blessings or shit on your blessings and stuff, and to still do that was very inspiring. I was actually very inspired by watching you go from trash to good at video games. Just because, like, you know, we kind of had a little system going where I think it just all started off with me just saying you should stream because I'm seeing like a lot of women blowing up in the space. And then, you know, somehow you got like a free Nintendo Switch, and then you got a PlayStation 5 that no one could get their hands on. You were just getting all of this stuff. And I saw your hesitation because you had those systems for a very long time and would not listen to me. And that helped me a little bit through DJing because I can be the same way. I'll get all this I'm the king of like, I want to do this. I'll buy everything I need and then just let it sit there. I don't know if that's like the first part of being scared because, you know, for me, getting all the stuff and the thinking about doing it is the fun part. And then it's like grinding it out and actually putting in the work
definitely can be intimidating.
It's super intimidating. So I was looking at them turntables for at least a year and a half, maybe a year before I jumped on them. And you got really well. We basically like had a little curriculum of games.
And then I jumped off the deep end and got COD.
Yeah. But I mean, now we squad up and you play with us, you play with my gaming squad, and yeah, it was cool to see somebody go from nothing to something with a new skill because it helped me like, okay, if she could do that, I could do this,
For
you know?
sure.
So, and then even We Trippin', you got really good at, when we first did We Trippin', I was thinking I was just going to film you the whole time. That was my idea because I was just
really?
Like, yeah, because to me, I was like, I'm in these dope places. You know, obviously people like looking at you doing stuff. So the goal was to just like shoot it and direct it and handle everything. But you had so much experience with modeling that you knew how to shoot. But you also like, you know, we went over B-roll. We started watching movies from directors that I liked. And you just really like took that on to the point where you started getting shots of me that were sometimes better than the shots I got of you. So that was very cool to see.
I like person-centered shooting. So there was no way you were going to do this without me shooting you. Like, there's just like no way.
But you also learned the non-person-centered stuff like the B-roll and, you know, kind of like how to build up to certain segments, and it all came together. So kudos. We out here giving flowers.
Yes, going into the new year strong.
Yeah.
People, it's very important to celebrate the people around you, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your significant others, your everything. It's important to give even your strong friends, your strong friends their flowers, because you never know what people are going through or dealing with or feeling. So a lot of people go feeling unappreciated, you know, and their friends or family don't even know because It's hitting well. So even if you think somebody doesn't need their flowers or they get flowers from the internet or whatnot, it's still more powerful when it comes from the people they care about.
That's y'all homework today. It's New Year's Eve. Tell all your friends like the best things that they did in 2024. Just it doesn't have to be like, crazy huge. It doesn't have. Just tell them what you appreciated from them this year.
I'm telling you.
That's y'all homework, and that's our facts.
That was our fact time.
Those were our thick facts.
Damn.
Just facts about the other person. You did a good job this year.
Damn, I had a good fact.
Well, save it for 2026.
2026?
Today, in this year, we going right for that's enough looking at the past. It's time to look to the future. I got a crazy thread. Make a bet. What do you think is going to happen in 2025?
Oh, Lord.
Be this year's Cat Williams.
Oh, shit. We got to get the calendar out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God. That should be really good. My thread is, without saying exactly where you work, poorly explain what you do.
I just think of the dumbest things possible, and then I start calling people to do it.
I think of that's hilarious.
I think of the dumbest concepts I can and convince the crew and then the talent to do it. Makes you seem like a manipulator.
Mine is I'm looking with the devil horns.
I walk down this hallway with everyone looking at me, and then I turn around and I walk back.
I get people excited by the low-cut shirts and dresses I wear.
I tell people I'm playing a video game at 7:00 that night, and to watch me.
Watch me play video games.
I try to convince people that it's a good idea to come watch me play this video game because I'm a good time.
I travel places and tell people to watch it.
Tell people to go there. That doesn't sound stupid though. That one didn't sound that stupid. I drink an energy drink and try to get rappers to name the Wu-Tang Clan.
That's your Red Bull rap IQ.
Try to convince rappers to name all the members of Wu-Tang Clan for me.
I pretend to be someone else who enjoys the company of women.
I pretend to be someone else that enjoys the company of women.
Mm-hmm.
I pretend to be someone else?
Yeah.
Oh, a lesbian.
The lesbian homie, or I'm an actor.
Yeah. That's a good one. I'm running out of jobs.
You're not.
I put a super cute cloud on certain clothes, and I say, "You want to buy this?" It's Black Friday.
It is a cute cloud. I'll give it to you.
All right.
You sell out. So since we kind of started getting into mine, should I just
go ahead.
Continue? Okay. Quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick A.
What?
Sounds like they're a street pharmacist. I'm guessing. I don't know why someone...
A street pharmacist, you said?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know why someone will put that in the...
That wasn't poorly describing it, though. That was just naming a rap from another drug dealer.
Somebody said, I do the same thing Tommy from Martin did.
Nothing.
You ain't got no job. I have to talk to people I don't like. I'm like, that's damn near every job.
That's a lot of jobs. Yeah, it was very poorly described.
I do my best. I believe that is a stay-at-home mom.
These people didn't really understand the joke.
Right.
They're just like not even giving a hint. They're just actually poorly describing it.
Lights, camera, action. This person, a talent manager.
The lights, camera, action?
That's what they said. It is poorly described, but they came into the comment section after that to say
that's how they know they didn't really do it.
Yeah.
Give us a good
ma'am, your insurance is no longer active. Please reschedule.
I was just telling us what they do.
Right.
Some people don't have creativity. They were supposed to curate the ones that were creative.
Right. This is so wake up every morning and say, if it ain't one thing, it's a damn another. Let me see if she says what it is in here. Oh, a stay-at-home mom. Somebody said, no, my supervisor may see this and fire me.
Damn. Maybe not. Like these other people.
She says, I'm playing on people's face all day.
On people's face or in people's face?
On.
Playing on people's face?
Yes.
What are you, a clown?
No! You don't play on people. Oh, yeah, I guess you do. You like honk their nose and shit.
Like a skin doctor?
I'm thinking an esthetician, yeah.
Okay.
This person said an underpaid crash out specialist.
Okay.
A counselor, for sure. Got to be a counselor, not a therapist. Because they said underpaid. Well, therapists are underpaid too. So maybe they are.
The crash out specialist, I feel like, yeah.
That's hilarious. This person said, do other people's work while they get all the credit.
That's most jobs.
I'm guessing a nurse.
Oh, yeah. Nurses do be doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
But the doctor just be scheduling the next one. He'd be like, all right, well, when are you coming back? Like, hey, this is the first time I talked to you.
Right. Well, the nurse will see you. Like, I wanted to see you.
Damn.
I babysit y'all's grandparents.
Okay. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We need those people. Those people take care of my grandma.
Right. Yes, we're charging the card on file for a smoking fee. I'm guessing
hotels.
Either hotel or Airbnb host. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but your only job is to charge the card? That's a hotel guess. Airbnb has a lot more shit to do. I put up my house for hoodlums to have sex in.
Right. For scammers. Teach people how to push buttons. You're not going to guess it. I didn't guess it.
You know what it is?
Yeah, she said it in the comments.
Teach people how to push buttons? I wonder if they mean literally or figuratively.
Literally.
Literally?
Yeah, but it's a pretty important job. I'll say that.
What is it?
She's a flight instructor.
That was the first thing I thought, but I was like, there's there's way more to that than just pushing buttons. I thought it was just something like lazy, like opening and closing something. I don't know.
She said, flipping chickens, a little seasoning here, a little seasoning there. If you're getting married or celebrating anything, I got you if you're hungry.
Oh, catering.
Mm-hmm.
Flipping chickens is crazy.
This person said, I hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, take a look.
Is he a model? A rapper?
That motherfucker is unemployed.
Give me a good one.
Said, nigga, you don't work, in other words. I scream at people for having oversized liquids in their bag and not taking their laptops out.
That wasn't poorly described. That was very on the nose.
Right. Oh, shit. I get people drunk for a living.
Oh, bartender.
Yes. I don't know what this is, and she doesn't explain it. I drive the adult ice cream truck, basically. No ice cream, though. I don't know what that is, and she doesn't say.
Adult ice Uber Eats? What's adult ice cream?
I don't know. Desserts? No.
Adult ice cream?
With no ice cream. The adult ice cream truck? Is there such thing as a weed truck?
Sexual? No, I don't know.
I don't know.
She had the best one because that was poorly describing what she did.
I like this one. But it's not a bad description. I babysit grown men that can't seem to stay out of trouble and they have to be supervised 24/7.
Oh, jail?
Yeah.
Jail guard?
CO. Mm-hmm. I make people's lives miserable on behalf of a big corporation and argue if I need to on their behalf.
Lawyer?
Yeah.
That's a good one. People are either accurately describing what they do.
They're accurately.
Or describing it so poorly you can't guess.
Right. I don't mind my own business. I judge people.
Judge.
Right. I tell people's business to millions of people.
TMZ.
It's one of those
Reporter?
gossip blogs, probably blogs.
What we're doing right now, podcast.
Oh, this is cool. I go looking for people lost at sea.
Coast Guard.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty accurate.
I apparently serve my country, but I'm just a glorified janitor. Maybe there was a janitor in the military.
No, because if he was actually a janitor, he wouldn't have said glorified janitor. I don't know. Is he an assassin?
Right, that's crazy. I don't know, and he doesn't say what it is. I'm the reason you get your stuff in 2 days.
USPS
or Amazon. Mm-hmm.
I'm the reason it's crazy. Like they didn't put in crazy infrastructure to make that happen.
Right. She says, me. Okay, everyone, let's draw a square on your paper. Them proceeds to draw a circle.
Teacher. For a special
For
class.
special needs, I'm thinking. I tell teenagers to stay out of trouble or I'm calling their parents.
Principal.
Again.
Or dean.
This person just didn't get the memo. They just said Uber driver.
Skip them.
It's just so funny to see. Like, I give out chill pills.
Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Or, what's that shit that they used to give kids? Ritalin? Who gives out Ritalin?
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist, okay.
Or psychologist. The time of death is... Damn.
That's all he does?
Well,
they call him in to say the time of death? I'm assuming
guessing, doctor. Maybe ER, doctor, nurse, coroner. Could be an ME, medical examiner.
I thought they do time of death when it actually happens, though.
Well, it depends on... I guess it depends on where they die. If they die in the hospital, then you have somebody right there to clock it.
That's what I thought it was.
But also, like, you in a murder or, you know...
Don't they just be like, he had to have died on the evening of the 15th? When it's usually like time of death, 8:45.
Well, it doesn't give the exact...
Shit.
Damn. It doesn't give the exact time or whatnot. So I don't know. It could be that, but she didn't go into it. Legal drug dealer.
Pharmacist.
I like this one. I sling biscotti in the air.
Cookies? Oh, flight attendant.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I run from dogs.
Dog catcher?
No.
Or mailman?
Mailman.
Dogs don't be chasing mailman anymore, man. That's like a classic.
Oh,
classic
you sound
bit.
disappointed about that.
Yeah, that's a classic bit that doesn't happen anymore.
Damn. She said, I put people in debt for 30 years.
Financial aid?
A realtor, probably. Or, she could be.
Like college?
Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking a realtor. Because usually it's like 30-year mortgage, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm an adult babysitter on a school bus that flies in the air.
Oh, flight attendant.
Flight attendant again. But I think I like that one. I don't know.
I like slanging biscotti. Give the last few good ones.
I'm the reason you have a 75-character password to log in your computer.
A hacker? He said, I'm the reason. That sounds like he's the one hacking.
He's cybersecurity.
Okay. That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that one. I'll end on that one. That was
cool.
really good.
All right, well, we already did ours. So let's get into our 2025 bets. Make your bet up in your head.
Okay.
So make a bet. What do you think is going to happen in 2025? We are going to be Cat Williams.
Should I wait until you're done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone said 2024 calendars will plummet in value.
Wow. Boo.
All right. How about this? I'm going to beat cancer for the second time. Fuck you, cancer, and your little crab, too. I hope he does.
Yeah.
I hope he does. Multiple notable assassinations in the U.S.
Oh, because of that CEO, that United CEO, and then they started putting out more flyers for other CEOs. Did you see that?
Flyers?
Mm-hmm.
The killers
About
did?
No, the killer he's in jail.
Yeah.
But I think it's fans of, they chose this one lady. She was the CEO of another company. They put her on like a flyer and,
Like saying you're next?
pretty much.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
We also got Trump in office, who was just recently, there was an attempt on his ear.
Oh.
That'd be interesting. That'd be crazy.
It
And
would.
and they attack him.
So they think that they said that
farm.
he's gonna be one of those.
No, that's it. It says multiple notable assassinations in the U.S. But I mean, things are changing. Like AI is gonna dismantle a lot of stuff. We got gas cars coming out of, everybody's driving. Like a lot of huge things that we grew up with are kind of moving on.
Yeah, shit.
And when people get assassinated is when they try to change some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
World leaders and rich people will do a lot more shitty things that will ruin many people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not really specific to 2025. Someone says, I'll probably have sex. I'm very optimistic. Somebody says, I probably won't. I'm very realistic.
I won't have sex in 2025 at all. That's crazy.
Nuts.
And that's your reality? That's crazy.
I hope he does. I hope both of them do.
I mean, for the sake of the people, do it. People act crazy when they don't get none.
Someone said Trump and Musk have a fallout.
Ooh. Because one wants to be more powerful than the other.
Both of them? You think that goes both ways?
Mm-hmm.
Someone said Cowboy fans will think it's their year again. And so will Jets fans. What's going on with Cowboy fans, man? It seems like they hate being Cowboy fans.
Because they don't win.
Yeah, but they be the most diehard fans.
That's Texas for you.
Shout out to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Fetch is going to happen. And then somebody said, stop trying to make fetch happen.
What the fuck is fetch?
Mean Girls. You don't remember that? Stop trying to make fetch happen. She was like trying to do lingo. Oh, never mind. Someone said GTA 6.
That ain't happening.
Hopefully.
Give it 2026. Give it to 2026.
What do you think is going to happen with Aliens or the Diddy case?
Oh, that was mine. I think Diddy's going to get charged and
you think so?
And convicted. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to get a guilty. At least one of them charges is going to be guilty, if not multiple. I think we going to see more of them tapes.
More? You saw some?
No, I mean, we saw one tape that him in the hotel, when he was like throwing her around in the hotel.
Mm-hmm. You think
we're
going to see some more
I didn't anticipate seeing that.
Video
I
evidence?
definitely think something's going to get leaked. Yep. We're going to see something that we wasn't supposed to.
You think
somebody's going to take one for the team for us.
What do you think's going to happen with Jay-Z?
Nothing. Did you see that interview? The NBC interview?
Where she took everything back?
She said at 13, her homegirl, her friend, drove her 5 hours from her home to the award show.
Mm-hmm.
And then
the limo driver took her to a party after that, right?
And then her dad came and picked her up after it happened. And her dad is like, I don't remember doing nothing like that.
Oh, the dad was there?
The dad was interviewed. He said, I don't remember that. Yeah. And it's like, and then she suffers from autism as well.
Oh.
So a 13-year-old with autism being driven 5 hours away to an award show and getting in with no adult supervision, and then
wow, this stacked up quite a bit.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about a good 90% of this.
And then some of the people that she said she saw weren't even in the country at the time. Jay-Z was not where she said he was.
This is a dangerous game.
At the time, it was not a good interview for her case.
This is a dangerous game.
That.
Wow.
So I don't
That's crazy to lie like that.
I don't think we're going to see much more from that if that doesn't fizzle out soon. I think we may see a shift in that because it didn't seem like that really helped.
Well, I think that the same way that Jay-Z popped up randomly and everybody was like, oh, I think 2025 is going to have a couple ditties.
We're going to get some more.
I think it's going to be a couple ditties related to this and other than this, because it's not like it's only happening around Diddy.
Let me see.
I think a lot of crazy stuff is going to come out.
Do you think Justin Bieber or Usher Raymond is going to break silence on their relationship with Diddy?
Usher, no. I think Usher is on a high right now. His concerts are going crazy. I think he might just keep doing that. Justin Bieber seems like he had like a pretty dark period, and now he's kind of like at the point where he's like, man, give me a mic, you know? So I could see it coming from him, because I also think that we all know, being a very talented and famous white man, I think he will have a different place to come from, and he would feel more comfortable doing that. And the love and support would pour into really both of them if they did it. But I think that it's just a little bit different coming from Justin.
I think the people are waiting. The people are waiting to hear from them. They want them to break silence. So everyone's going to be listening if, in fact, they do decide to speak on whether they come out and deny everything, you know, just them addressing the speculations that have been ongoing for all this time. Because, you know, at this point, like, there were speculations about Diddy for so long. You know, there was a lot that was talked about, like, oh, people will be dying around him. And you see all those videos of conspiracy theorists talking about, you know, him being a monster and all this stuff, even before, this is years ago, before all of this stuff started coming out the last year. So to see, I think we had heard that he was a monster, but we didn't see until that video dropped. So now all his relationships are into question, and everybody involved with him is kind of low-key under a little microscope. So I think a lot of questions are going to be answered when I think 50 Cent's documentary is going to come out in 2025. And that
you think that's going to be the one
to blow shit up.
50 is the one to do it, because he don't care.
He don't give a fuck. And he's a good storyteller. Like,
and he probably knows the people who could tell him something too, as opposed to just a filmmaker who's trying to get dirt. I feel like he's on the inside too.
Do I think Justin Bieber would talk to 50 versus anybody else? Yeah, maybe. Do I think Usher would talk to 50 more than anybody else? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like, he might be the one to get that, or they might go on Club Shay Shay. It seems like
it's
Club
not
Shay
going to
Shay.
drop on Club Shay Shay.
It could.
No.
That is probably one of the biggest podcasts of the year.
Yeah.
Nobody thought. I mean, he had viewers like that, but that became a place in this past year where I feel like celebrities are feeling comfortable.
But nothing. I think that when it's huge confessions like that, it's gonna be either the person doing it is gonna either be doing it on their own terms, like on their social media, or something like a documentary, like, you know. But who's to say? We just have to. We just got
Jamie Foxx to tell us what happened.
He didn't tell
with
us
him.
He didn't tell. He just said, "Did he do it?"
No, I'm not talking about Diddy. I'm just talking about we were wondering for so long what happened to him.
Yeah.
And so he's finally told us. So maybe they'll tell us like that.
Maybe
do a special and be like, this is what's going on.
Well, I mean, that's just the negative juicy stuff, but I'm fully preparing for 2025 to be an amazing year as well. Thick threads blowing up even more. We tripping, going crazy. All of our individual
aliens are going to make contact, and
there's going to be something
nice.
There's going to be something with aliens too.
They're going to be nice.
I think something with aliens is going to happen.
And they're already going to know English. They might. Okay. What if aliens came and they were fine as fuck?
Okay,
every single one of them.
I'm just going to go back to what I was trying to do. I hope all of your projects in development go crazy this year. I hope all my projects in development go crazy this year.
Absolutely.
And we hope that you at home watching, I hope you guys have an amazing year too. I hope that you guys continue to support us. Here's to an amazing 2024 with the Thick Threads camp, the Thread Heads, and to many, many more years, and keep up with your New Year's resolutions. Because even though they're BS most of the time, I like how January just makes people want to do better, even if it's for a little bit. I don't care.
I can unbig my back with y'all too. So let's get to it.
Unbig my back. Say you're hungry again.
No more snacks.
Undo yogurt. I don't know.
Were you gonna say girdle?
Yogurt.
Oh, yogurt.
It just rhymed with hurt. I don't know. All right, you guys. Well, we will see you in the new year.
Yay!
Again, be safe tonight and enjoy yourself. Oh, and your homework. Tell your people what you liked and what you appreciated from 2024.
And conceive tonight, because if you do, you might be having a Virgo.
Bye, guys.
Virgos.
Happy New Year.